Good morning, everybody. Here, this is Annalisa with ELDA Management Services, and I'm here with Mr. Elias Kami. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you for being here. Well, we are just going to go deep right away into this. So, as a DVM, Elias, I always get this question. So, what is property management?
That's a great question. I mean, most people think that property management is simply collection of rent, and it's simply not true. When we manage a property, we really kind of take over the full responsibility of that house or that condo or townhouse, whatever it is that we're managing. And that means, handling all the work orders, the repairs, making sure that the tenants are happy. Collection is a part of it because collection is where the money comes from to pay for all of these expenses, to pay for the homeowner's income. So property management involves the financials, involves the repairs, involves making sure that we place good tenants. We are licensed agents and we are licensed brokerage. So ultimately, we will market your property, you will lease it, and we have to make sure that the people that we select are good people, not only for our clients, but also for making sure that we have an easier time collecting.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of things. Also the responsibility of what happens if something, there is a fire or something major with that house. We have to be there. We have to be there and make sure we take care of the tenant, take care of the house, secure the house. So there's a lot of responsibilities that come on with being a property manager and doing the work right.
Exactly. Yes. Well, in being in business for almost 20 years, it seems to me that you alleviate a lot of the pains that owners, landlords, and tenants might suffer, like with the case of a fire, especially here in Houston. That also we have these storms, floodings, and all of that. So that helps a lot to alleviate that pain. Correct?
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, you talk about the storms, and we definitely have been through our hands full. I mean, we've been through Harvey, we've been through Ike, we've been through several in between, Allison, and it is very, very important because it helps make we actually also help making sure that your insurances are in place, the correct insurance policies. You'd be surprised how many people think that a homeowner's policy is a good policy for a house that's been flooded, or even a rental. Just as a point of reference, on most insurance policies, if you're a homeowner policy, they don't protect a house that's vacant. So you need to make sure that you communicate that it's a rental policy.
And that's a lot of things that, something that a lot of landlords don't know.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Tell us a little bit about what happened in Harvey.
Well, Harvey was very, very interesting and very, very traumatic in so many ways. We prepared in a sense like we would have for Ike. We had generators, we had vendors lined up, we were ready to go in so many ways. And the floods just really kept everybody from being able to get anywhere. And so it was a very difficult time because one of the key things we spent once we were able to gather as an office or even remotely, it was our frustration on not being able to know where our tenants were.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of the houses that did flood, a lot of tenants did end up in a shelter per se.
Yes,
Some
I
of the shelters,
remember that.
no
Yes.
phones, no connections. So we spent a lot of time just trying to make sure that our tenants were okay. Even if we couldn't get to the house immediately, we tried to reach out to everybody, and that was difficult because we didn't know if they were not okay, if they were okay.
Yes.
So Harvey was a bit frustrating, and then once we finally were able to get to a point of addressing the problems and everything, I mean, we found out that many homeowners didn't have flood insurance.
Wow.
When water rises, it's a different policy than when water comes from the top.
Yes.
So that was also another difficulty with some of our homeowners. Some of them had SBA loans just to be able to repair their homes, the properties
Yes.
that they have leased.
Right.
So
So how can we contact you, or how can our audience can contact you?
yeah, I mean, we're here. We're available to answer any questions anytime. Please email us. Our email address is management@ ELDA, ELDA-MS.com. And they can certainly contact us through our phone number at 281-894-8659. And we have a lot of great information and also fillable forms on our website. So you can go to HoustonPropertyManagement.com. And it's a resource for information. A lot of these videos will be on there. And so anytime that we can help and answer any questions, even if you have a question for yourself to self-manage your property or to do better, I mean, we're here to help because we want to make sure you do it correctly. So
Great.
that's
Thank
the best
you
way.
very much.
You're welcome, and thank you for the questions.
Bye.